If you need some help with the GCSE Photo Card and how to get the best marks, whether you are foundation or you're higher, watch this video. I'm going to go through 1 or 2 photo cards to help you to know exactly what you need to be including to get the top marks. Let's get to it. You'll get allocated a card on the exam day, and that is the card that you'll have to do. To be ready, we want to make sure that you know what you need to be doing to get the top marks. Here are a couple of photo cards. You'll notice that they have 3 bullet points, 1, 2, 3. Now the first bullet point is always talking about like what is on the card. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a sur la photo? So what is on the photo, what is on the picture? And what should you be doing? Well, obviously talking about what's on the picture, but only talk about what's on the picture. Don't try and add loads of other things. So the way that you can do that is to think about this PALMA acronym. What can you actually talk about? People like get stuck. What can I actually talk about? This acronym might help you. And if you're not sure about what you can be including, then think about those things. I do have a free download at my website, so go ahead and print that if you need some extra support to help you with thinking about what to put in that first thing. What I would recommend is try and aim for 5 sentences, like 5 little bits of information. So for the first bullet point, what kind of things could you be putting in? Pause the video to have a go and think about what you could be including. Hopefully you've got things about like these kind of sentences or these kind of sentences here. You need to be thinking of, what else can I include? Have I spoken about the people? Have I given like information about all the different people that I can give? Have you spoken about the foreground? Have you spoken about the background? So P is people, A is action. So like, what are they doing? What kind of things are they doing? Have you spoken about, are they eating? Are they smiling? Are they talking? Do you know those verbs? If not, go away, learn them, and the download that I mentioned earlier will help you too. Okay, so yes, talk about the mood. Do they seem happy? Do they seem sad? Why? So put that into the first bullet point. Aiming for 5 kind of little sentences, 5 ideas in your preparation time. Now, can you write full sentences? Yes, you will be able to do that, but you maybe have to practice to get there, because remember, you've only got 12 minutes preparation time, and that goes pretty fast. And if you have to split that between the photo card and the role play, it's not a lot of time. I suggest spending about 8 minutes on the photo card for your preparation of the 3 bullet points. If you're a slow writer, full sentences may not be viable initially, but you could work towards that. Second bullet point is generally like, here are some past paper photo cards, and you'll see that the majority are kind of trying to give your opinion or talking about the topic in a bit of a general detail. What tenses are you going to be using here? Basically, again, you just want to be answering the question. Make sure you give your opinions with a reason, a justification. So use je pense, parce que, or à mon avis, car, because that's going to give you the ticks that you need from the mark scheme. Have a look at the mark scheme here for the photo card. And then the third bullet point, let's have a look at these ones. What's similar about them? The exam boards are again looking for things like tenses, comparisons, things like that. So you need to be making sure that you're doing that. If you can put in an opinion and a justification next to each other, all the better. And then remember, you're going to have 2 more unseen questions. Let's have a look at some of the unseen questions for the cards that we've just seen, and let's analyze them a little bit. What do you notice about the questions here? Well, there are some similarities. They're looking at things like tenses. They are looking at potentially comparatives. So in your thinking time, your 8-minute preparation time that I suggest, think about as well, what could they potentially be asking me later on? Remember, it's going to be around the topic that's listed at the top of your photo card, and they want you to speak. Obviously, they're spontaneous questions, so you'll have to kind of speak spontaneously. Don't worry if you need a couple of seconds at the beginning thinking time, so you've got a few ideas. If you're not sure what they're trying to say, do your very best. You could also ask for the questions to be repeated. You could ask encore une fois s'il vous plaît, or répétez s'il vous plaît. That will all help you to buy yourself some thinking time. If you're not sure how to translate it, well, pick out the verb, the tense, pick out the question word, and then the keywords later on as well. Try and keep it as accurate as possible and stick to the tense that they're asking you for, because that will help you to get your full marks. The good thing about the photo card is that you can make mistakes and still get full marks, as long as you answer the questions. So if you are not sure how to do the photo card, hopefully this video will help. Hopefully it's given you a little bit of kind of a few tips and tricks to help you to feel more confident. If there's anything that I've missed out or anything you'd like to know about the GCSE Photo Card, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Merci and bonne chance. I hope that you find the photo card, GCSE French photo card, a lot easier after watching this video. Merci!